Y'all ready? Cool. I have to still remember how I set these up. Like I ain't done this for so long. Um, LOL. Everybody, thank you for coming. My name is Troy Track Select, and these are the select few sessions where if you're watching, you are one of the select few. And this month we have Reminisce.X. Everybody give it up for her. LOL. So if you're ready, you can go ahead and start, man.
All right. Thank you all for being here. Wonderful to see everybody. All right, guys. My name is Reminisce.X, and I simply create broke hippie music. So if you can relate, you can. If you can't, clearly you're rich, and that's good for you. But we're gonna go ahead and get this started with a song I made called $1.96.
$1.96. $1.96.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
$1.96.
Yeah, 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 yeah. $1.96, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
$1.96.
Direct deposit don't hit until
Monday.
I guess I'm eating ramen from now until
Sunday.
my rent is hungry, asking me to feed it some.
Monday.
But I ain't got the bread, just some crumbs until
Friday.
I'm splitting tenders like I'm splitting hairs. The cashier looking at me weird, and everybody giving me a stare like, ooh, she broke, look, I'm well aware. Now, can you take $1.60 off this card? I think I got 59 cents on a gift card. Scraping up some change, just amazed I got this far. But I'ma make it rain, what's my name on a black card? Black card, I wish I had that card. Black Wally wearing all black in my black car. Black compliments from my action of black stars. I keep this confidence till my bank account recharge from, yeah.
$1.96.
That's it, that's it.
$1.96.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
$1.96.
Yeah, 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 yeah. $1.96, yeah, yeah.
$1.96.
Yeah, yeah.
$1.96.
That's it, that's all, that's it, that's all. $1.96, then I'm hitting the wall. I'm a wreck, I wanna quit, but I can't. My manager is a prick. I'm planning to hit a lick on him. Check to check, I'm estimating the tax. I'm calculating the debt, insurance making a dent. I wanna say forget it and just quit my day job. Stick to making music, make it my all day job. YOLO be the motto, got dreams of rocking Apollo. This music is like the lotto, I play till my pockets hollow. Paying fellas with funky features ain't never finished. Fools afraid of success, rather be some finesses. My team gon' be on the top, you ain't gotta believe us. I move in silence, so quiet, I just peep all the sleepers. Dream so real that I sleep with my eyes open. Goal so clear, it be keeping my mind focused. This may sound weird, but when depression sets in, I only depend on my friends, my mic and my pen. Broke like a goofy old joke that ain't funny. I don't know he
About my money.
I'm just trying to see how I'ma pay for this track. My cash looking whack. Dang, I hope these fellas don't tax, cause yeah.
I got $1.96.
That's it, yeah.
$1.96.
It's just $1, $1. I got $1.96, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
$1.96.
That's it, that's all, that's it, that's all. $1.96, then I'm in the wall. YOLO be the motto, got dreams of rocking Apollo. This music is like the lotto, I play it in my pockets. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Pockets hollow.
YOLO be the motto, got dreams of rocking Apollo. This music is like the lotto, I play it in my pockets. Hello, yeah, yeah. Hello, yeah, yeah. Hello, 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 low, low. Would you go? Would you go? Would you go? Your bank account said no. Just $1.96. Woo! I got $1.96. That's it. $1.96. Real shit. $1.96. Yeah, yeah.
$1.96.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just $1.96.
yeah. Ooh, I got $1.96. Yellow be the motto. Thank you. This next one is called Weird, and it gives a solid description of who I am.
Freakish, eccentric, outlandish, perhaps weird. Oh, darling, you're just different. That's okay.
And
you'll see.
There's a land of make believe, yeah. Shout out to Sugar on the track.
There's a land for you and me.
Hey, baby.
Just to be clear, I'll spend my yeah. Weird as you wanna be, as you wanna be. I'll spend my yeah.
Weird as you wanna be. Weird as I wanna be. Weird as I wanna be.
It took a second, had to heal myself. Let me just run that back. That was the wrong side.
You've been called
Real G's fuck up. It's cool.
crazy, absurd, freakish.
Oh man, that was a crazy intro to get all the way through and then completely forgot the verse. Ain't that something?
Weird.
Listen, I specialize in transparency, guys. I do.
That's okay.
Whoop.
Come with me.
Okay, we're back in the groove, guys. We're back in the groove. Shout out to Groovy Lou.
Of make believe.
Hey, yeah, Just to be clear, I'll spend my years, yeah. Weird as you wanna be, as you wanna be. Just to be clear, I'll spend my years, yeah. Weird as you wanna. Looking for directions to a safe house. Is there a way out with a payout that doesn't hurt my mental? Builds on my potential, makes me feel essential. Can do it with pen or pencil or any type of utensil. My vibe is my credential. My heart is just a vessel. Creation is fundamental. Subjective is my successful. They say that I'm a rebel, but my mind is just a temple. My aura is something special. That's why they use me for stencil. Do I look bummy? Maybe I talk funny. Maybe that's the reason they found him a new honey. Oh yeah. Boo-hoo. What can you do? Well, I'm worth more than money. Baby, I ain't no dummy. This beat by Groovy Lou got Zeusy and me bumping. Fix your crown, queen. Hey. Just to be clear, I'll spend my years, yeah. Weird as you wanna be. Just to be clear, I'll spend my years, yeah. Weird as you, listen. It took a second, had to heal myself. Cause when you carry self-doubt, it's truly bad for your health. See, I was steady tripping, steady worried about wealth. Thinking my worth was so reliant on me selling myself. I got $1.96 more than most of your friends. Almost a couple hundred pennies, it don't make any sense. 10 dimes and a nickel, 1 cent for the rent. I found myself in quite a pickle when the money was spent. So, we chase the bag, don't let the bag chase you. You see, the guap will surely find us cause we shine like we do. Hey, the devil's right behind us and he's greedy and cruel. He'll wave $1 right in front of you to see what you do. You're worth more than money. Baby, you ain't no dummy. This beat by Groovy Lou got Zeusy and me bumping. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, just to be clear. Woo. I'm weird, you're weird, we're weird, they're weird. I'm weird, you're weird, we're weird, they're weird, I'm weird, you're weird, we're weird, they're weird. They're weird.
People go crazy. All that other shit. Make shit that you feel in the core of your soul.
This is one of my homies.
Reminisce.X
You know,
is a fucking amazing name.
I love that.
X,
Actually, while I was making the song, he called me, and I was like, "Oh, what's up?" I've never talked to this man on the phone in my life, so it's cool. He's just a Facebook friend. It was cool, you know. Anyway, speaking of broke people problems, hoopty. Now, God is good, because I don't have a hoopty any longer. But the song still hit. Okay, listen. Hoop, daddy doop, daddy doop, daddy doop, day. Hey, hey. Hoop, daddy, hoop, hoop. Hoop, hoop. Listen. Beep, beep. Honk, honk. My hoopty door shut off if she sit too long. The door broke, so I get in on the passenger side and pray to God that these four wheels will drive. Oh my, she my baby, but often she can get crazy. She wanna act like a baby and just move so doggone lazy, like driving Miss Doggone Daisy. I want me a new Mercedes, live in the lap of luxury, something from 2080. I'ma be riding high in something brand new and fly, just cruising down 95 in summertime feeling fine. But now I gotta struggle. I use my hoochie to hustle. She helped me to remain humble, just busting my bougie bubble like hop, 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 bang, bang. Damn, man, I hope this shit ain't the same thing. Just changed the spark plugs a week ago. Got new tires for winter snow. She the reason I'm going broke. Might as well just start selling dope. I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? When your hoopty acting foolish, so you go Super Saiyan. You did everything that you could to try to keep her maintained, but she wanna act like she tired, like life is just too mundane. My car is just as old as me, call her my time machine. When shit around get too deep, help me escape the scene. She bouncing back like a coil, just needed tape and some toil. I checked the coolant and oil, my hoopty do just so spoiled. Mayonnaise colored Benz needed a miracle whip. I pick up all my friends, spark the hemp and we dip. Can we roll a window down? No, we can't. So, pass the Dutchie on the left hand side. Roll up, spark up the Dutch and we ride. Hot box the whip, cause window not slide. Hold on. In my hoop, daddy dope day, hoop, daddy dope, daddy dope, daddy dope day, hoop, daddy dope, daddy dope, daddy dope day, hoop, daddy, hoop, 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 hey, hey. Hey, hoop, daddy, dope, daddy, daddy, hoop, hoop, daddy, 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 hoop, hoop, daddy, hoop, hoop, daddy. Whew. I'm gonna be transparent, listen. This doesn't really happen a lot. So many rappers talking about the shit they ain't really got. Talking about they driving fancy whips and they really not. Need to stop with all the fake and shit to get to the top. Woo. You gotta see it to believe it. I got $1.96 and I ain't lying about that. I wish that I was telling fibs, wish that it was all cap. Better call you over. That was my car talking to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're so kind, so kind. Okay, so this next song, I made the beat to it this week. And it has a little bit of theatrics behind it, so don't mind me. I have to answer a call from the universe, excuse me. Yes. Yeah. Okay, but what if they don't listen? Oh. Okay, hear me out. So, what had happened was, no? All right. Hear ye, tell me family, can you hear me? You see me clearly, though my vision's blurry. Man, I pray I'm worthy, feeling so fly, I'm high, just trying to get me closer to God. Thinking out loud, yo, there's more to this. I'll make you change up the vibe, make y'all bang the best. Listen as I spit, cause I came to bless. I'll make you throw the track back as I say the rest. The inner bounces to the outer, a router, an outer reflection of the inner that's bigger. The vibrations of my head are getting thicker. It's clearly time for me to lock and load to kill it. The law of mentalism, clear it in the mind, take a little thought and manifest it with a little time. Origins invisible, transfer to physical, universe original, the outcome residual. Should have mastered it a little bit louder, but you know, we on it. By the grace. Huh. Just gonna turn that part up. There you go. We good. We back. See, that was the drum I was looking for. It's the laws of the universe. It's the laws of the universe. It's the laws of the. It's the laws of the. Listen. Look, these laws wasn't made by me, but I'm saying these whackers lying using fake ID. They wanna come and kill my vibe, they don't move like me. I'm a hippie trying to survive and maintaining my peace. I'm doing more with $1.96 than whack rap. Out here lying, talking that flip a bricky rap snack. I'm a dining, they'll take out when I'm rhyme. Is a cubic to a diamond, kitten to a lion. Round. Round. Meow. I literally scheduled a dance break, so that's what this is. Listen, cause you was thinking I had manganese. That's why you was trying to start that hey, nah, cause that's not what that was. No, what are you doing? You was chaotic. Okay, listen, a little fireball. Okay, stop it. Gentle sway. Ow, ow. I really like this beat. I can't wait for my project to come out. It's called Weird Girls Club, so, you know, we all identify. As you can see, none of my music sounds the same, so I don't know what's next. Oh, good vibes. That's perfect, because that's what we doing right here, right? We got the good vibes going. Hey. Ow. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that came in nice and subtle. Wasn't that nice? Go ahead, iTunes. Get you a Mac. Big Mac. Woo. Woo. We've got the good vibes. We smoke and get high. Feel the beat inside. We've got the good vibes. We've got the good vibes. We smoke and get high. Feel the beat inside. Good to meet you. Nice to see you. Pull a seat up, roll some green up, smoke up and eat up. The beat bump, the beat bop, the beat dump. They knew us. We're coming through with the hip hop. West Coast with the East Coast vibe. We live. Homegrown, got the Midwest hype. We try. I'm on YouTube, so you better have press subscribe. Smoking hella doobie, so you better not blow my high. On some new shit, consider it cool shit. Try to get a job, but then pay with some bullshit. Can't work a 9 to 5 to stay alive, and that's real spit. I'd rather hustle vibes and shoot my balls with a full clip. My mama told me I'm special. My brothers think that I'm mental. My daddy see the potential, but he don't get sentimental. Told me talent is overrated. You got a right to you make it. You got a right to your greatness, so don't let nobody take it. You know how dads be talking. Just, dang, bruh, lay up on me. I'm gonna be good. You can be nice. You can be nice about it. Good vibes. Woo. Look, I got $1.96 on me. And it's funny cause my mind is playing tricks on me. I might be bummy, but I'm on my way to big money. Be on your telly playing Tion for the new belly. Yeah, I be rapping and acting, making major shit happen. Not just capping for traction, I'm all about that action. Do this shit with a passion, not too much in the flashing. But it might be hard with all the checks I'll be cashing. I might just buy me a mansion and make some cheese with cans. I might take a trip to Japan and go like a global transaction. Talent is overrated, you got a right to you make it. You got a right to your greatness, so don't let nobody take take it. Simply put, you got a right to your greatness. Don't let nobody take it. It's yours, ain't it? Hey, yeah. Oh boy. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. We hype, we hype, we hype. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. We hype, we hype, we hype. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Good vibes, we hype, we hype. Whatever words are. Hello. We out here. Just vibing. You guys feeling me? You like it? Had to double check, you know. Just because you're bopping don't mean you're bopping to me, all right? Amen. Let's see what's next. Oh, okay. This might get a little sad, but, you know, y'all going on the journey with me. Told you none of my music sound the same, so. Can't be party all the time. I ain't Eddie Murphy. Hey. Yeah. Bring this back. Monkey see, monkey do. I must be a monkey too. How you cope when you're confused about what you wanna do? Got a choice, I gotta choose. But what if I choose to lose? Then what am I gonna do? Abuse my mental? Cause heartache seems fundamental. My pain is now sentimental. I needed to fight the devil within me. I'm crying, I talk about dying. I better stop before I flop. And I manifest a plot. Hold on, I'm going down, I feel it. I'm trying hard to conceal it. I'm steady trying to heal it. Why won't God please just reveal it? Life is getting too serious. I know these thoughts are spurious, about to make me delirious. God, you hearing this? I'm struggling, I'm tripping, in fact I'm fumbling. I hear the people mumbling, they talk about I'm crumbling. They see right through me. I feel like Lucy, missing her Ricky. Mental's tricky, these nightmares pick me. Somebody wake me. Woo. The song's not quite recorded yet, but I'm working on it. Let the music take you way up. Can you believe this is a completely different song at one point? I have no security, I'm insecure off season. A habit of overthinking, thinking of dumb reasons why I shouldn't make it, but I'm taking it all back. These haters is off track, I'm ready on the attack. Your aim is whack, go get some lessons in archery. Your arrows won't be harming me, my sunflowers in armory. My vibes are drug, no pharmacy, my sound gon' ring in harmony. Orchestra style in Carnegie, my bottom that they mocking me. Mirror madness, maniacal thoughts and sadness got me talking to myself like you really feeling this bad, sis. Reevaluate, gotta meditate and refocus. Your dreams are manifesting, they'll keep you from feeling hopeless. Notice, I'm scared to lose, but I'm terrified that I'll win. I'm trembling from within, I feel it under my skin. I'm tripping. I know that I picture millions like Kodak, but what if fame got its own catch? Maybe I'll stick with the throwback. Whew. All right. You got to wake up, stay up, no need for makeup, face up, let the music take you way up, wake up, you got to wake up, stay up, you got to stay up, face up, no need for makeup, blaze up, let the music take you way up, yeah, music take you way up. Just let the music take you way up, yeah. Just let the music take you way up, take you way up, yeah. Thank you. I made that last beat and I made this beat, so I just be doing stuff. doing tic-tac dances and shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close your eyes, clear your mind, time to meditate. Take a hit of this whistle, we can elevate, and let me spit some light in this beat so that we can celebrate. You made it out of your funk, about to get shit done. You about to have some fun, you gon' get shit done. If you haven't heard today, I'm proud of you, hun. Ain't no competition, baby, you already won. Simply put, you already won. Did you wake up? You woke up? I think everybody woke up. You won. Look at that. That's what you had to do. Ain't that nice? Thank you. So this is the first song I ever made. I decided to become a rapper because I got drunk after the club, got into the studio, and sang this into a microphone, so. I had a sugar daddy, but that's a different story because all he did was buy me this Mac. It's a long story, but it's a different story. Hello. When I'm being good, I ask my daddy for a sweet. When I'm being good, I ask my daddy for a sweet. When I'm being good, I ask my daddy for a sweet. G-Mom, this guy sure is swell. He doesn't run around, he doesn't kiss and tell. He keeps the 9 on him in case shit gets real. He told me I'm his rider, so I'll never squeal. G-Mom, this guy sure is sweet. He came into my life and swept me off of my feet. He calls me eye candy, I'm his favorite treat. These ladies out here salty cause they can't compete. Playing chess, I got pawns of niggas. Trade a million, I'll pawn a nigga. Call him daddy, no father figure, but he makes me happy when he buys you sickness. Keep it classy, no time for recess. My name be sassy, but I'm still his princess. Girls be mad cause I piqued his interest. Girl be mad cause you not his mistress. Keep it real, got sex appeal, wanna eat me like a 5-course meal. Put me in the hills, put me in some hills. I'll pay his bills while you do his deals. Cooking clean, my cooking's mean. I roll his green, I pray that thing. He can give me bling cause I'm his queen. Small things when you with a king. I don't typically do that Cardi B shit, but I love it. Hey, hey, when I'm being good, I ask my daddy for a sweet. I ask my daddy for a sweet. Hey. Woo. Of course I know who this is. You said you got me what? And you're taking me where? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my God, I ain't no gold digger bitch. Check it out, I'm a gold digger bitch. Talk about trying to get rich. I mean, girl, there's method to this shit. Off top, I don't treat him like a trick. He my man, he just come with benefits. Motherfucker, the people's licorice. 6 feet, so he figures I'm the shit. Ha, got a sugar rush, I miss Candy Crush. Make him walk a blush, living life so lush. Put green in my clutch, passing me the Dutch. Hot box in the truck, blue drink got me stuck. Woo! And even through my peepers, I can see that he's a keeper. Lollipops and gummy bears are my favorite treat. Me and Sugar Daddy necking in the backseat. I'm his classy chassis, he's the man of my dreams. Move a scallywag, you're way out of his league. Every day we're ball, say we can never fall. You take it to the mall, say we can spend it all. Got me in the hills, got us matching grills. Pays up on my bills, bank accounts say millions. Say we could never fall. Say we could spend it all. Huh. Huh. I made this song in 2018, and I have not been able to breathe since. So. It is 2024, and I've yet to find my sound. So. Here we go. Thank you, thank you. Oh, it looks like we are at the end of the set. This is my most recent track.
You ain't got a check on me, I keep the check on me. Handbags, big stacks, I'm a stack on me. You ain't got a check on me, I keep the check on me. Handbags, big stacks, I'm a stack on me. I'm looking for the balls with the ace up in the club. All my baddies with me pretty and they trying to see what's up. He say he want my kitty, I'm not talking to no scrub. Now he looking shitty, cause my girl won't show him love. Boo-hoo, little nigga,
If you ever see this, I love you so much. And not in a weird way. No.
So what you say, boo? You got me?
Nah, I'm good.
Check out an awkward black girl on YouTube. That's all I have to say. Thank you so much. This has been a time, a wonderful experience. I really, really appreciate you.
I'm all sweaty. Let me get some water.
Okay. Everybody give me about 10 minutes to set up for the interview, and we'll see you then. All right, peace. Okay. All right, everybody, let's clap one more time for Reminisce.X. Okay, so first off, thank you for coming down to the show. I really appreciate it.
Oh, of course.
So I think I always like to start these, now that I know how I like to start them, with how I initially met you.
Yeah.
So we met at the Murphy Arts Center at the first Friday, I think last month for March.
Yeah.
Yes.
First Friday. Yep.
First Friday there in, what's that, in Melly's room? Is that correct? The Melly room?
Fee.
Was it Fees? Okay, so that
Yeah.
was a Future Friends thing.
Yep. Feature friend.
Okay, and you were performing there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and I pretty much just saw you, and I was like, I need somebody for April. And I really liked what you were doing there, and I could see that, you know, you were definitely experienced to some degree for sure performing, and I was really happy to be able to talk to you, and you were open.
Yeah.
So.
No, this is really appreciated.
Yeah. So how did you, I guess, start performing for Fee?
So, interestingly enough, my boyfriend Jesus is, he was kind of a local in the music scene for quite some time when he was getting started. So he had made a lot of friends in the indie music industry, and he got invited to Treese last year, which is where I met all of his Indianapolis friends. And I met her, and I was telling her that I do music, and she was like, oh, I got to get you up here for a First Friday. Interestingly enough, I used to run karaoke on Fridays, so it was really difficult for me to get out on a First Friday. But one day she was just like, hey, I need you. March, let's go. And I was like, okay, I got you. So, you know, showed out, and this is my second show in Indianapolis now. So.
Shout out, clappity, clap.
Thank you, Fee.
So, yeah, I guess speaking of Fee, we'll jump into one of the lines that I thought was super cool. Okay, so on your song Check on Me, which is one of the kind of only songs that you can listen to on Spotify at this moment in time.
Yeah.
We'll go deeper into that in a moment. But you have a line talking about, I'm always with the smoke, I don't need to buy a tree, I drive all the way to Nap just to get styled by Fee. And, you know, number one, I think that's hard. I think that's some real Naptown shit. I love shout outs like that, because I'm like, I know who Fee is. I've been over here.
Yeah, that's my girl.
So I guess, you know, that's hard. But two, let's talk about, I guess, who Fee is when we're talking about getting styled by her. Who is that in that aspect?
Now, interestingly enough, I've never been styled by Fee, but
what happened to the cabin in the raps?
Caps in my raps. I'm sorry. Well, I hope to be styled by Fee. So, like, some of my music is geared towards future endeavors, and some of my music is just about, you know, living in my current lifestyle. So, you know, I like to play bust of both worlds. So, yes, I do put a little cap in my rap sometimes, but it's not cap until it happens. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's coming. Don't worry about it. You know? I gotta stop having $1.96. I like to pay my people. So, but I did buy some stuff from her recently that I have been rocking lately. So, technically, I did get styled by Fee, if we want to talk about it.
There it goes. The technicality.
Yeah, the technicality. But yeah, she just has an incredible style. You know, I've seen her do fashion shows and different things, and one thing I can definitely say is that she is a soul sister when it comes to, like, a kindred spirit when it comes to fashion. I admire everything that she does. So, yeah, that's why I had to put her in my raps.
Super cool, man. I'm going to be living by that one soon. So let's go, I guess, a little further into Check on Me. One of the first line that you have in there which is just the intro, which says, just because I'm an awkward black girl doesn't mean I don't know how to be a city girl. And we've got to be careful with what we say.
Yeah.
This is a line that has aged interestingly since you have
absolutely.
dropped it, which was only a few months ago. It was only last November.
Literally.
And we live in
Things
a
are
totally different
changing.
world of
Things are changing.
what the city girls
I more
mean.
identify with JT, by the way.
Yes,
I might go to jail for scamming or something, but I ain't about to be in no Diddy parties.
Yeah,
I
no
don't
Diddy.
know what pink cocaine is. I have
You
no
know what I
idea.
mean? No Diddy, don't come after
No
me.
Diddy out here. No.
I don't need Homeland Security
Listen,
coming to
the
my
moment
house.
Miami started dating Diddy, I was like, yeah, this is not going to end right. But you got a girl. Go ahead.
I
Live
didn't
the
know
best
it was
life.
going to end with the feds doing a sweep in 3 different time zones.
We on different time. Come on now.
And your children are
Also,
arrested.
yeah, let me not say that because it might bite me later. But I feel like JT is a really good rapper.
There we go.
So
We'll
I'm gonna just
stick
give
with
her
that.
her credit. I'm gonna give JT her flowers.
I just felt it was responsible to bring up
You know,
that we're in a
Disclaimer.
different era. We're in a
when
different
I say
era.
city girl, just a girl that get a little ratchet sometimes. I was raised in the hood, so if we're being honest, I was actually raised in the hood, but I'm first generation American, so I was raised very much differently
Yeah.
than most hood chicks. So I guess just because you were raised in the hood doesn't mean that you actually are hood, but it don't mean that I didn't learn nothing from the hood. So don't play with me.
I mean, we're going to keep this a real small sidebar because this ain't about me, but I went to the Trap Museum recently in Atlanta last week.
I bet it's fire.
It felt weird because you're in some of these rooms and they're modeled to look like real deal traps. And, there's a little bit of crack on this
Oh my God.
this table over here, and there's some weed over here and some money over here. And I just didn't love it because it was too similar to some of my family's house when I was going over there.
It was too real.
It was very real. There was some they just had a dirty ass house and a broken
and to charge people to go into a regular trap house that you just might not get arrested for.
I didn't love the implications there. And someone was masterful that they had a broken to go one of those drink trays.
Yeah.
And it was, again, we're in a house and it's broken, but it's still on the counter. And they had cereal that I was really eating when I was a kid in the
it
thing.
was real.
And it was in the bag, not in the
living.
box. It just, I just wanted to bring that up because we was talking about the hood, and I didn't like that they had.
Listen, there are elements that I definitely do not identify with, and that's what made me the awkward black girl of the hood. But I also, if I had to fight, I would. So it was one of those situations. It wasn't like I wanted to be in these situations, but if
You put in
the
stuff.
opportunity presents itself and I have to,
So speaking of awkward black girl, at the end of Check on Me, there is a snippet of Issa Rae doing one of her kind of famous in the mirror or at home freestyles, raps.
Actually, that is from the actual Awkward Black Girl series.
Yes.
And she was outside trying to impress some guys that were rapping in a circle. And I identified with that so much because I would do things for the male gaze as a kid too. So,
But that's such a. I'm not sure if the freestyle rap outside was really for the male gaze. I mean, in the song, he also says, she says, "You got me?" And he's like, "No, I'm good."
Yeah. Well, she did it because she had a crush on him and she was trying to kind of impress him a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it was like, whoa, did you just tell me to take your virginity?
It was a lot going
All
on.
right.
Shout out to the show.
Shout out to Issa.
Shout out to
Listen,
Issa.
I identify with Issa so much.
Watch Awkward Black Girl if you ain't watched it. I watched it a lot when I was
have no
younger.
security. I'm insecure off season.
Yeah. Well, okay. So some other stuff I just wanted to bring in terms of Check on Me. You got in your chorus, bop it, twist it, flip it, pull it, take it, shake it, and earthquake it, roll it, patty, cake it, work it, Move it, groove it, better put your back into it, dip it, pop it, twerk it, stop it, check on me tonight. One, where they do that at? Because I'm looking, and I just don't feel like they put their back into it for me. So where's...
I'm gonna be honest, I have a hard time putting my back into it as well. It's not as easy as people make it seem. Listen.
I just think y'all got to clock in.
What is it called? King of Diamonds? Listen, they put their back into it. That's different.
I should have went. But number 2, Check on Me Tonight is this really cool interpolation of Check Up On It.
Yeah.
Is that a Beyonce song?
Yes.
Okay, I was like,
It was
sometimes I get mixed up between Destiny's
favorite because
Child.
it was like on the Pink Panther situation, and pink is my favorite color, so I remember being obsessed with that video because it was all pink. Also, Slim Thug was in it, and it's I ain't messing with Slim no more because he be saying some off the wall stuff about women. But now, back then, Slim was my brother, and then Bun B is in it. Come on, man. She had Houston's finest.
She did, actually.
She just needed Pimp C on there, and it would have been a wrap.
In hindsight, there's a lot of... She do be really bringing up Houston.
Yeah. And
we're probably going to look back on that and be like, wow, that's actually crazy that even happened when you think about how insane that mashup is.
Absolutely.
So when you were writing that, was the idea of, pulling that piece of Check Up On It always kind of the basis of the song, or was that something that you worked in later?
So interestingly enough, I've been making all sorts of beats. As you can see, none of my music is the same. And I really wanted to make a party, I guess, considered maybe trap party song. So I had to bring my homegirls in. So they had to give me the sounds that I needed. They were like, oh yeah, that's a good sound. Go with that. And now just, keep it consistent. And, they kind of helped me build the beat a little bit, just by helping me pick the sounds that I needed. And then for some reason, Check on Me Tonight kept popping up in my head, but I'm like, how am I supposed to interpret that? So my friend, while in the studio, one of my best friends, Gabby, she was like, you got to put you ain't got to check on me, I got to check on me. And I was like, that might be the chorus. I think we on to something, and then at that point, you just simplify it to saying random things that girls like to hear. Yeah. And here we go. It's a good time.
I mean, it is a good time. It's a great time. I think there's something very distinct about how women tease you on a song that stings a little bit more than anyone else. Saying, and it's really schoolyard stuff, but saying boo-hoo, little nigga, get your money up. I was like, hey, relax. It hurt my feelings.
Funny thing is that I made that song while broke as a joke, but it was more of the empowerment of women because, when I was single and going to the club, guys would offer me drinks and all types of stuff. And, hey, come sit with me in VIP. And, they think if they buy you one drink, now they can talk to you all night. And it's like, no, you can't. Oh, if I buy you a drink, can I get a dance? This is not a transaction, sir. Go to a strip club if that's what you want. If you are buying me a drink out of the kindness of your heart, great. But if not, leave me alone. Because my girls over here got my drinks if I need it. So I got my drinks if I need it. So that's more of what it was. So it was more of a teasing to the assholes at the bar.
And the thing is, I don't do that, but it's still...
It still stung a little bit because you're like, my bank account also.
All that nice explanation and context, that's not in there. So when you go back and listen to it, there's nobody doing an ad lib saying, hey, I just want you guys to know this is only for the assholes in the club who feel like they're
I'll make a remix, I promise.
Make a remix with that 30-second ad
disclaimer.
And maybe I'll be able to feel better about the boo-hoo, get your money portion.
But not the dudes who are working very hard.
It's fine. I just needed to let you know it does sting a little bit when I be listening to it, even though it's a great song.
Oh, man.
But it does sting.
Funny.
So, let's talk about another one of the songs that's actually come up quite a few times.
Yeah.
In a lot of others, the $1.96.
Yeah.
So I think one of the first things I really want to talk about is that number is oddly specific. Was that from a real moment in time?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I had looked at my bank account while I was like, so it was originally to a completely different beat. I want to say it was maybe even around Thanksgiving of 2018 or something. Like, this was like very specific.
You was hurt because you said.
Listen, I was so hurt. At that time, my boss, quote unquote, it was a temporary job that I was working, but he was such, he was just the worst. And he would like kind of force me to do his work a little bit. So it's kind of one of those like misogyny situations that just never sit right with me. That's why I was like, my manager is a prick. I'm planning to hit a lick on him. Because I'm like, yeah, you know, I actually want to hurt you. And listen, I was just thinking about this like 2 days ago because I'm still broke as a joke. Let me put that disclaimer out there. Like, I was just thinking about this 2 days ago. Like, people were asking me to do stuff with them, and, you know, there's stuff that I had to do, and I was just like, man, I don't feel like doing nothing because I ain't got no money. And, like, you really don't want to do anything, and, like, the slightest wrong touch can set you off.
Yeah.
And now you just mad.
If you ask me about something, I don't have any money, I'm automatically frustrated.
Automatically. Even if I wasn't going to give you the money. I'm just mad now.
Yeah, I get anxious walking downtown. There's a lot of folks down there who be asking for money, and navigating that is a difficult experience.
Bro, do you have $1? Because that's actually what I need.
Actually, yeah, there's a guy who's just yelling at people yesterday. He's like asking, do you have $1? But like yelling at them. And I was like, that's not how the game is played. Like,
you got to be softer.
you got to be a little more suave.
You got to be gentle.
But he was just sitting in the middle of the sidewalk, like,
at least
yelling
tap
at
dance
people
or
across the
something.
street.
Come on, give me something for my $1. Strange for a piece
We
of change.
cannot.
You knew where I was
In
going
order
with this.
to protect your career, we are going to skip over that. So, you've got some real life moments there about being at the grocery store, not having any money. Definitely
Yeah.
been a kid before, and your mom had go somewhere to get something extra. Which, why don't you have all of your stuff?
Okay.
But
And leaving you to wait in line, and now you're next.
and now you're next. And the server's
Do I
looking
get this
at you.
person to skip me? My mom's going to come back mad if I let this person skip me. But also, you left me here desolate.
You left me here.
And this cashier could be going fast. I don't know.
They're scanning the stuff, and they're expecting me to pay the bill, and I have no money.
Like they're in some type of supermarket competition. It's crazy.
It's some real anxiety.
Yeah.
But you mentioned something that's kind of, I feel like, very common in the rap industry especially, but I'm sure it happens in all areas of the music industry. You talked about paying niggas for funky features that they never finish.
Yeah.
Is that common, and how did you get roped into that
So
without?
yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna name any names,
Yeah.
but I have paid an artist or two for a feature before, and they never finished it. They never got back to me. A specific instance that kind of inspired that was a song that I wanted to do that kind of included some Looney Tune characters, and I was going to rap from the perspective of Lola Money, and I had him rapping from the perspective of Bugs, and I'm like, yeah, just get creative. Apparently, that gave him writer's block, which is understandable. And honestly, he didn't charge me much, but I was just like, dang, I really want the song, So I might give it to Jesus if he's interested, but other than that, it's just, charge it to the game. That's all.
Yeah, but charge to the game left you with $1.96.
Listen, and you don't have it, so I already gave you something that I didn't have, but maybe he didn't have it either. So
Okay, we've got to find a way to
Grace is
navigate those
important. I
spaces.
may have done some messed up stuff to people too. So, you got to give people grace. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't recall doing anything, but,
Okay. It's just, I don't want you to be with $1.96 forever.
Not consistently.
Not consistently. That's all. But we'll learn to navigate a little better.
Yeah.
In the
We're growing.
future.
We're learning.
So let's talk about another thing. Good Vibes, which is kind of the third track that's like really available on streaming platforms outside of SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So you do have a lot of stuff on
Definitely
SoundCloud.
one of my favorites.
One of the lines that really stuck out to me was, my mother thinks that I'm special. My brothers think that I'm mental. My father sees the potential, but he don't get sentimental. Why do your brothers think that I'm glad that your mama think you're special. I hope everybody's mama thinks they're special. But why did your brothers think that you're mental?
You know how big brothers are. They're just like,
an
oh,
only
my little
child.
sister's crazy.
I'm an only child. I have no
Oh.
experience in any of that.
Lucky you. Nah, I mean, it's a little bit of, you got to take the good with the bad when it comes to brothers. It's not always easy. And I'm sure if you're an only child, you also don't understand the perspective of being a little sister, which is like you learn how to fight at a very early age. You've only watched Ninja Turtles growing up. You are an unwilling participant in Marvel and video games and things like that. But, it also helped me bag my boyfriend, so that's nice.
Very
But it's like a
shout out to the brothers in our life.
shout out to the brothers. They help you. They help you in one way or another. But they probably just think I'm a crazy person. That's how I kind of feel sometimes. When you have an older sibling, they kind of just like, oh, that's just my stupid little sister type energy. And you'll probably be that even if you win Grammys and go on to be world famous. Your brothers are still gonna be like, yeah, all right, give me $100.
Well, then you talk about your father, kind of not scolding you, but
Yeah.
I guess really staying focused for a moment. So I guess what moment really sparked that? Is he very...
So my dad is like a super intellectual. He's a very deep thinker, but he cares a lot. The only thing is that he's not a very sentimental person. So when he does tell me that he loves me, that it means a lot. And he's always, he's very consistent about telling me that he loves me and, hugs and kisses. And, he has an affectionate pet name for me, Bubba. So I am a daddy's girl to a certain extent, but anything that I've ever said I wanted to do in life, be it a dream of being in the WNBA, a cheerleader, actress, a rapper, a singer, a dancer, my dad has always been like, talent is overrated. So regardless if you have the talent for it, you still have to work twice as hard because there's always going to be somebody working harder than you. So, it always helped me to figure out how to find my niche and figure out where I fit and what my own lane looks like. So it helped me kind of form a level of independence. And there's actually a book called Talent is Overrated, and my dad was like living by it when I was a kid. So, as I got older, he used to tell me this all the time. Talent is overrated, But, in the same breath, you gotta right to your greatness or something like that, I probably said. So it's like you have the right to be amazing, but you just have to keep writing. I wanted to be a rapper when I was 12, but I didn't figure out how to write my own raps until I was 24. So 12 years later, I figured, oh, okay, this is how you do it. Yeah. So he used to always tell me to write, and I never did until I was 24. And then I was like, okay, maybe I could do this. So
I'm glad you got there at some point.
yeah, I figured it out.
Because that's why we're here now.
Yeah.
And then there are some lines in there later where you talk about that, I be rapping and acting. And I think possibly that I saw some skits on your
You are looking up some
homegrown
stuff.
hype. Is that Is that correct?
Yeah.
So let's talk about homegrown hype for a moment.
Okay.
What is that?
It is a local conglomerate. I gotta get my elevator speech
Take
in
your
order,
time.
huh? It's a local conglomerate created to create like a marketplace and push independent artists in one way or another. Our motto is grow your own flowers. So we kind of set the garden in place. And if you are interested in being a part of this community garden, you know, you come out and you support others. You know, when you water someone else's flowers, in turn, they'll be able to water yours. And then, you know, we'll all just grow in harmony. So we created something called the trading cards as one of our first stints of community engagement. And through the selection process, you know, we create trading cards for different businesses, different artists, different local community members who are participating in community engagement. So, you know, it's a way for us to say thank you. And people cannot buy into the trading cards or anything like that. So it's all like either nomination based or just what we see locally. You know what I mean? The more that you support, the more we can support you. So.
Oh, gosh. That's very cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, with the with the acting portion, are you kind of pursuing that as well as rap?
So I did go to the School of the Arts. I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Shout out to Charlotte. I'm
Shout
from
out
North
to
Carolina.
Charlotte. That's my place. I lived there from 04 to about 08, so about 4 years. So from age 10 to 14, I was down there, and I ended up going to a School of the Arts for like a year and a half. And, you know, when it came to acting, the only thing they'll teach you is theater, though I wanted to learn film. They didn't have that option available. So I learned a lot of theater, and I learned that I have a theater voice. So it is very, I can be very boisterous when I need to be. I have a habit of being heard. But from that point, I participated in a few Notre Dame Shakespeare. I participated in a few Notre Dame Shakespeare festivals. I've done a few stage plays. I was a chimney sweep in Mary Poppins at one point. There we go. Hello, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Know how to spell that now. So
It's going to take you about 20 minutes to write it out.
It is. So, you know, no, let me not prove it. But it was just, you know, I learned a lot, and I realized that I love being a performer over all else. So I do want to get back into acting. I have not acted since maybe 2018. And I was almost in a play, but COVID and things. So, you know, that didn't really work out too well for me. But it was an incredible experience kind of living the theater life. And I definitely miss it because I am a down-home theater kid. Absolutely. So.
Is there a play that you would like to kind of be in if there's an opportunity for it?
That is a good question. Guys and Dolls. Guys and Dolls. I want to be, I can never remember her name, but in the movie, she was Frank Sinatra's girlfriend. Okay. Take back your mink, take back your fur. What makes you think that I was one of those girls?
That's very funny.
Oh, man, I would love that so much. So much. And I wanted to be, you know, hopefully racially biased things ain't too bad, but I love it to be like an all-black cast. That would be so cool. All-black Guys and Dolls, that would be a game changer.
See, theater is it's such a world in on its own that I would like to. Do I really want to spend a ton of time figuring out theater stuff? I have so many other things that I am doing, but I know it's something that is like, there's a whole world there, and I guess I bump into it enough to be like, dang, I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And I kind of need to learn some of the what jazz people call your standards, you know?
Yeah.
And I just don't
I mean,
know.
a slow introduction. Honestly, just going to see plays is a solid way to get into it. Just any kind of play, too, because there are people that are doing some wacky things when it comes to plays, and they absolutely shouldn't be making plays, but they are. So
Interesting.
they are.
Okay. I always like to give no. I always like to give the crowd an opportunity to ask a couple questions. But right before I ask that, you've got a project that is on the way. What is the name of that project?
I have a couple of projects actually. The first one's going to be Weird Girls Club. And then the second one, I am trying to figure if it will be named Pretty Project or Trophy Wife. And if it is not named one of them, the next one after that will be named that. So I got all projects lined up, just don't have the songs organized quite yet, but we're on the way.
There a date that you're kind of planning on putting? I feel like Weird Girls Club is the one that's
that's
most upcoming.
Definitely the one that's most upcoming because I have most of the songs written for that. Actually, I have all my songs written, but just have to record them.
Sure.
So yeah, the one that I'm definitely working on is Weird Girls Club. It's kind of like a shout out to all the awkward black girls, you know, because, you know, we got the anime nerds, we got the women who either identify in, you know, on the LGBTQ spectrum and things like that, like just girls that have always been called weird most of their life, you know, and it's just about embracing who you are and how you see yourself. And if you want to walk outside with your hair completely cut off, if you, you know, want to walk outside in your masculine energy, if you want to walk outside in your femininity, if you want to walk outside in a damn ball gown, do that, girl. You know what I mean? Be weird. It's cool. Who cares? Why does anybody?
Do you have a date that you're working on, or is it like?
Oh, yeah, you definitely asked me that. So I was thinking about my birthday, which is July 20th. And that's a Saturday, so it might work. But, you know, I don't like to rush myself.
Sure.
Although this project has probably been in the works since maybe 2018. But here we are. You know,
we're here.
It gets there when it gets there. That's kind of why I'm an independent artist, because if I was on a label, y'all never get in this project. I don't think. That just no, thank you.
Definitely some deadlines that they be wanting
too many
you to hit.
deadlines for me. I'm not good at that, but when it comes to just having fun, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, thank you.
So does
keep you up to date.
anyone? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Does anyone have any questions that they'd like to ask?
Oh, yay! That was immediate.
Go for it.
My favorite Ninja Turtle? I think it's Michelangelo. Well, red.
That's Donatello.
That's
Right,
Rafi.
right.
That's Rafi. That
I don't
is
even-
Rafi. Yes, it's Rafi. Yeah. I'm sorry. It wasn't Michael. Michael is purple?
He's
Orange. He's the orange. Yeah. Well, that's why I thought the red. Okay. Don't at me. Do not at me. I know, because that's all he do. That's all he know how to do is at me. Anyway.
So we're going with Ralph.
Yeah, Rafi.
Okay. Sorry. I just feel like which weapon does he carry? I just feel like that might. So I know that you mean Ralph for sure.
In my head, he carry his fist because he know how to kick some ass.
Okay. All right.
I mean, he does probably carry a weapon. Ain't it like a? It's not the. Is it? Is it the nunchucks? No, it's not.
So nunchucks is Michelangelo.
That's Michael.
The Sai is Ralphie.
Yeah. Okay. So there we
So
go.
which one is it that you really like for sure?
Rafi.
Okay.
It's not Michael.
All right, cool.
I remember saying that as a child and then watching the movie and being like, no, that's not who I like.
Okay, all right.
It's definitely Rafi. Anyway.
Does anyone else have a question they'd want to ask? Go for it, Camille. That's always a fun
I
question.
got a list. I do.
Okay.
Ari Lennox.
Mm-hmm. That's a fun one.
She would outsing me by a long shot, so I'm gonna just rap on it. I'm gonna just go ahead, girl. Do what you gotta do. unless she wanted to harmonize. If she was like, girl, get in here and harmonize with me, I'll be like, yes, okay. Issa Rae, if
That'd be
she
very
ever
funny.
decided to step in the studio,
That'd be a very fun
that would be such a fun track.
thing to do. I'm
Yeah.
kind of surprised no one's tapped her for it.
Well, she has her own label. That's the crazy part. Like, she could if she really wanted to. She just hasn't.
It might be just in terms of very large artists. It might be because nobody currently like really fits that mold of like I want to do something kind of weird and funny. So maybe
And
that's
that
why.
is kind of why I'm in this.
Yeah.
Because then also we got Doja Cat. You know, that's my
Doja
girl.
would have kind of made sense.
Yeah,
for
Doja
that.
would have always made sense. Doja and No Name Gypsy. I wouldn't mind it. I don't know if she's. I don't.
wouldn't mind it. It's a very funny way.
Politically, like politically, her views. I identified with her views a long time ago, but I kind of changed them over time. You know, because she hates capitalism, and I'm like, well, it's kind of what's making the world go round. So if we stopped it, that would kind of be fallout. But you know, let's not talk about that. Anyway, but also I think capitalism is the lead to fallout. Yeah.
It was.
So you know, that's what I'm saying. Like it's a so. You know, there's a balance that needs to be had. So I don't know, but anyway, if No Name would be down, I would love. Oh, and Tierra Whack.
Tierra Whack would be fun too. Yeah. So holla at her.
Holla
if
at her.
y'all watching.
Yeah. No Name would be like, girl, bye. You don't even read my books, and I don't read. That's my problem.
She gonna hit you with a
That's
J.
why
Cole
she really
slander.
run. Yeah,
The
No
Cole
Name.
slander.
But I can say, so I went to the Pitchfork Festival. No Name was performing, and I love No Name. I just love her so much. I was rapping her stuff so hard, they put me in the newspaper.
Oh my god. Well, shout out.
Yeah,
That's some
and my
real fandom.
my tooth was chipped, so they took the picture and then just put it out. And like the girl caught me at the end of the show and was like, "Hey, I got your picture. We want to put it in the newspaper." I was like, "Okay." Just no tooth, just living vibes. That's it.
I'm not sure if I ever seen somebody.
Like No Name stopped rapping and just stared at me. Like, all right, girl, if you want it, you can have it.
That's some real fandom. That
Yeah.
she was like, I need to take a back seat because you the one really doing it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I didn't realize I was that loud, but I told you, theater voice.
The theater voice
Yeah.
is real. There's a crowd of other people there.
It's
It's
a
all right.
crowd. We are outside. Girl, how did you hear me?
I don't think that's the question. Everybody heard you clearly.
She was opening for Lauryn Hill, so that was an incredible festival, by the way. Shmino?
No,
Of course not.
You didn't have
2
to
hours
ask
late, my
that.
feet was hurting, but it was worth it because I love Lauryn. That's
No,
one of my
lucky she
favorite artists.
came. That's how
Yeah,
she be
yeah,
acting.
yeah, exactly. She was like, "Y'all lucky I showed up," and I'm like, "We are." Yes, ma'am.
Shout out
That's
to
Miss Lauryn Hill to you.
Shout out to Miss Lauryn Hill.
Miss Lauryn Hill. That's my girl.
Does anyone else have any questions before we wrap up? All right.
Anything? Nothing?
Seems like
What about
that's it.
you? Guy in the funny hat? No. Do I have a favorite song? Okay. I think he set me up.
You don't have to do that.
He set me up because I was if you thought I was singing No Name's music hard, I was singing his stuff crazy while at his shows, and I was going nuts. And I listen to his music whenever I'm traveling. That is not cap. I got proof. I sent it to him. But one of my favorite songs by him is "Don't Rain on My Parade." The Cutie Did It was one of my big favorites. I used to rap it all the time. All wrong because he'd be rapping out of control. But I was getting all the words wrong. But I was still going crazy. It was nice.
Shout out to Jesus.
Shout out to Jesus.
But I believe that was when he was asking what was a favorite of your own songs.
Oh, of my songs. You didn't make that clear, Jesus. God. Thank you. It is. That's another way that I bagged him. Actually, right when we came out of a Marvel movie, I was like, "Hey, you trying to date?" He was like, "Cool." So it really did happen like that. That's so funny. Anyway, what you say? He is. He absolutely is. Like, bought him a drink. We was sitting at the bar. Heard you like me. He was like, yeah. I'm like, you trying to date? He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Guess we're here now. 3 years later.
Shout out.
Ain't that cute? Aw. Yeah. But okay, as far as one of my favorite songs, it's not fully recorded yet. My friend Hayasi is going to be putting something on it soon. But it's called Blow Off Steam. I think we've kind of yet to name it, but right now it's just kind of affectionately titled Blow Off Steam. It's my first sexy song, so you know.
We'll see. We'll see. I gotta put it on.
That enticing music.
I gotta test it. I gotta test it out.
I gotta see. I
gotta play it in the
Yeah.
car. Pick somebody
Hayasi
up.
is really good too, though. I'll definitely give you her information because she is fire.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Okay. Everybody, let's give it up for Reminisce.X one more time.
Thank you. Stop it. Thank you.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Man,
again.
thank you for having me.
Of
You for
course.
having me.
And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.